Ain't gonna lie, I'm aiming for the greatest. Niggas always told me I would make it. Man, come on, she love me on the fragrance.
YouTube, it's your boy Belly back in with another video, man. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Today we got a little bit of a different video, though. We have a little bit of a different video. I'm a little concerned because today we're watching Sunny V2. We haven't watched Sunny V2 in a little bit, but the most evil channel on YouTube, and it's Cocomelon. Like, nah, bro. That really surprises me because Cocomelon's a show that I never used to watch that. I don't think that was way past my time. But I got younger cousins and family members and like family friends that be watching it. So I'm like, how was this evil? You know what I'm saying? But they be saying the same thing like about like Disney Channel and all that stuff. So I don't know. We gonna see. I know Disney Channel is definitely very, very. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what company even produces the show or whatever. But let's just get into the video, bro.
My son is almost 2 and I've been letting him watch Cocomelon, but now I had to get him speech therapy so I can get him to talk. There are hundreds of anecdotes in which parents mention the exact same problem.
Whoa.
The Cocomelon show is so insanely addictive, it's being compared to nicotine and causing developmental issues amongst the kids who can't stop watching.
They compared Cocomelon to nicotine? That's bad, bro. That is bad.
Children's TV expert Jerica Sands calls it the most damaging show a child can watch, explaining the sneaky ways in which they make the show addictive. Firstly, there's the colors. Take for example the wheels on the bus. The 3 main colors, blue, green, and yellow, are all at maximum saturation, meaning they cannot be made any brighter, no matter how hard you try. Extreme saturation is normally used for alerts and notifications, as it's exciting, dynamic, and attracts attention, which is why it's also used in slot machines.
Yeah. I actually knew about the slot machines, but I didn't know about that in Cocomelon, bro. That's so evil, bro.
These colors in perfect contrast, making them appear even more vibrant, which is different to, for example, Bluey, in which the colors instead blend together. Cocomelon's also different because it's highly repetitive. There's a reason they have 38 videos with over 1 billion views. A child's brain is wired to learn through repetition, so it feels right to them to watch the same thing over and over again. Cocomelon uses this in almost every video. For example, in the Yes Yes Playground song, they pick a word to repeat 3 times in every sentence, pairing it with a subtly repeating background lullaby, keeping children hooked. Literally no show or movie puts my son into a deep trance the way Cocomelon does. The second it's on the TV, he turns into a toddler zombie who doesn't see or hear anything else that's going on in the room. This is only exacerbated by Cocomelon's subtitles, which have also been a heavy point of criticism. The letters are not educational, I can barely read them fast enough. It's simply another interesting element to capture your little one's attention.
That is so concerning, bro. Like, I literally just, damn, I kind of feel bad because I ain't gonna lie. There was one time I was babysitting my little cousin and like, I ain't gonna lie. I had to do something real quick. So I was like, let me just throw on Cocomelon because he said he likes the show. Now I feel, oh my God, I'm a terrible unc. Oh, I gotta fix myself. I gotta fix my ways. I know when I become a parent one day, bro, I refuse to be that kid that's that kid. I refuse to just give my kid like my phone and just be like piss off. Like, I can't do that, bro. I won't. I refuse. I stand on this, right? I stand on this, bro, and I'm gonna stay on it forever, bro.
Cocomelon explains in every description, our goal is to help make learning a fun and enjoyable experience for kids, giving you the peace of mind that your children are receiving quality educational content.
They're not learning.
People have argued that they're teaching exactly what children shouldn't do. For example, in the No No Bedtime song, the baby refuses to brush his teeth, have a bath, put on pajamas, or get in bed. The education is that he eventually agrees to do so, yet a TikTok user was critical, stating, anytime I'd ask my son to do a simple task, he'd say no, no, no. He's sitting there watching Cocomelon, which taught him no, 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 and to say no to me. On the topic of education, Jerica Sands stated, these people don't give a shit about our children. They care about money.
Right.
That's it. Your child's cognitive development in direct exchange for their wealth, and there's pretty good evidence supporting this. A New York Times journalist visited Cocomelon's studio, discovering their #1 focus is keeping children hooked. Cocomelon's data and analytics team sifts constantly through YouTube numbers to determine exactly what resonates. Should a girl wear black jeans or blue jeans?
Probably
Should the
blue.
music be louder or softer? Should the bus be yellow or red? Yellow is the answer, as they use a darker method to ensure that they're correct. Cocomelon has a dedicated Distractatron room in which once a month children are brought here one at a time and shown a handful of episodes to figure out exactly which parts of the shows are engaging and which are tuned out. Next to
That is sickening, bro. That is sickening to hear, bro. They are literally just bringing in a kid every now and then as a lab rat. They're lab ratting children. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, the youth is so fried with this and TikTok and so many other things, bro. Oh my god, that's scary.
the TV playing Cocomelon, there's a second screen which plays a continuous loop of banal real-world scenes. A guy pouring a cup of coffee, someone getting a haircut, each lasting about 20 seconds. Whenever a youngster looks away from the Moonbug show to glimpse the Distractatron, a note is jotted down. We can see what they're looking at and the exact moment when they got distracted. Therefore, education clearly isn't the primary goal. Keeping kids' attention is, and this is proven by Cocomelon's most addictive element, rapid camera cutting. It's crazy how many times the frame changes on Cocomelon. It's the same type of addicting behavior that we experience on a TikTok binge. It's the quick change of frame that releases that dopamine and makes the videos addicting to watch. Count the seconds between a change of frame. Well, TikToker the Circus Brain did exactly this.
Oh,
He
okay.
firstly counts the changes on My Little Pony, concluding there's about 6 seconds between each cut. He
Okay.
then compares it
That's
to
fair.
Cocomelon.
One,
Two, one, two,
two,
three, one, two, one, two, one, two, one, two, one, two, one.
In her video, The Nightmare That Is Cocomelon,
So every 1 to 3 seconds, they're cutting and changing angles in the scene. That's insane, bro. That's insane. You know what's actually funny is I remember I seen a YouTube video. I wish I reacted to it because it was actually a good video. It was a brain rot video, but basically what it was is this guy, he wanted to get to 1 million subscribers on YouTube as fast as possible, so he just spammed YouTube Shorts. And the type of videos he was making is like he would like have it would be like him pouring Prime into a cup, and then he's just like squeezing the cup, and like it was literally TikTok brain rot, like literally like Cocomelon S type content, bro. Dude ran up 1 million in under 30 days. It's crazy. It's crazy what people can get addicted to, like this, just addicted like drugs, bro. Like, I don't know, man.
Savantix draws a similar conclusion. She found that 96% of the shots in Baby Shark were shorter than 2 seconds. She then compares 4 different animated shows, again finding Cocomelon has the shorter shots.
The longest shot on a Cocomelon video was 6 seconds. The longest shot on Arcane was 8 seconds. The longest shot on Bluey was 27 seconds. And the longest shot on Encanto was 18 seconds.
Which, when combined with every other element, creates some terrifying statistics.
Lullabies,
Dr.
colours.
Kristen Summer explained that when showing an infant normal video content, they'll focus on the screen just 11% of the time. However, when the video is instead switched to Cocomelon, their screen engagement skyrockets to a whopping 74%. This therefore produces stories such as this. I used to volunteer for a preschool and they had song time. A Cocomelon video came on and all of the tots stopped what they were doing, put down their cheese crackers, and remained fixated on the screen for the duration of the video. It was honestly kind of terrifying. YouTuber Saberspark shared his own personal anecdote. He asked to watch a Disney movie with his 2 younger cousins, who both completely refused, and instead spent all day glued to an iPad playing the addictive show. In Cocomelon Made My Kid a Zombie, a mother talks about her son. He would be in a daze while watching it. You could be waving your hand right in front of his face, and he wouldn't move. It was almost scary. This was
Almost.
by Sarah Mills 98, who explained when the Cocomelon addiction is so real that my 1-year-old can navigate the TV to turn it on by himself. However, nothing
Duh, that's insane. That's insane, bro. That's insane. Nah, I can't even believe that. That's so hard to believe, bro. Oh my god.
better than the Cocomelon TikTok trend. Parents will play the show's intro loudly and video their kids sprinting toward the television, where you can witness their mood change instantly. The New York Times journalist found something similar. The kid in the Distractatron had shown up in the midst of a tantrum, which ended the second he heard the Cocomelon theme song. It was no surprise to Wheeler, the head of research. 99% of kids, he said, if they're having issues when they get here, once that Cocomelon song comes on, they're like, life is okay, all is good with the world. Obviously, there's a reason for this. Cocomelon is so hyperstimulating that it actually acts as a drug, and what happens when you take the drug away. Young children experiencing symptoms of addiction and withdrawal, obviously leaving them completely dysregulated. TikTok user ThePoff1 filmed what happens when you take the show away, explaining he'll be inconsolable for at least 10 to 15 mins after, adding in the description Cocomelon meltdown is legit. Once you have a taste of the cocoa, it's hard to break the addiction, which this Reddit user had experienced even worse. My husband and I have been worried about our child. I can slowly see how she'd throw violent tantrums at home and in church whenever she'd get bored and would want to watch the show. Her behavior changes the moment she watches the show, and she will not even eat her meals if she wouldn't watch it. After these tantrums end, kids can experience a general discomfort in the speed of everyday life. The more they watch the show, the more their brain begins to expect this intense level of stimulation.
Basically, Cocomelon overstimulates their brains so much that everything else just seems slow and boring in comparison.
However, the potential consequences get much worse than this. As mentioned at the start, it was the cause of a child's speaking problems, with a notable reply reading, same thing happened with my daughter too. She's 4 but can't speak properly. She knows the words, but she does not like to frame the sentence or speech.
What?
She's been watching these Cocomelons or such other stuffs for 2 or 3 years. Hope we're not too late. Over on Reddit, a speech language pathologist explained, screen time in general is linked with speech delays for a variety of reasons, but Cocomelon is excessively bad. Firstly, unlike other TV shows or movies, it doesn't have a story. It's just very short clips with poorly written songs. The kids aren't able to follow the plot, learn vocabulary, and see the resolution of a conflict, supported by infant specialist Meg Fora.
And the problem with fast-paced TV programs is that we find that little one's language development is slower.
On the Agents of Speech YouTube channel, this is again confirmed.
The main problem with watching videos on the internet is that they don't know how to use the language that they learn.
But he adds that 4 to 5 hours of screen time per day can make a toddler completely non-verbal. 4 to 5.
Are you kidding me? Completely non-verbal just from watching Cocomelon? It's that intense?
5 hours is obviously a lot of time, but in Cocomelon Made My Kid a Zombie, researchers discovered that 5-year-olds who watch more than 2 hours of TV a day tended to have lower attention spans and were 7.7 times more likely to show symptoms of ADHD. These screen times might be even lower for Cocomelon specifically, because as explained by Jerica Sands, not all screen time is created equal. A child who just watched 30 minutes of Cocomelon and a child who just watched 30 minutes of Trash Truck will look like a very, very different child. Thankfully,
I don't wait. What chat? What's Trash Truck? What's Trash? I've never heard of that before.
Simple solution. Sierra Renee explained my 2-year-old is speech delayed and addicted to Cocomelon. Switched to Miss Rachel 2 days ago, and he's already saying more words and hasn't had any tantrums. Kim.it shared an almost identical anecdote. My 8-month-old was obsessed with Cocomelon and having bad tantrums, so I cancelled Cocomelon and only let her watch Miss Rachel, and she said her first word within the first 3 days.
3 days? Nah, there's no way. There's no way it's that much of a difference. There's no way. 3 days it took you to speak, and you was watching Cocomelon for over 2/3 of the year?
Clearly, parents are able to simply change the channel, but not before leaving Cocomelon a massive amount of dislikes. They've therefore earned the title, the absurdly popular kids show parents hate, and Cocomelon has actually responded to the criticism that explain our shows are not intended to replace outdoor playtime or playdates. They have a place in children's entertainment time, and as with food, exercise, etc., it comes down to each parent to find the right and appropriate balance for their children. Our responsibility is ensuring that the quality of the content that we produce is high and beneficial for the development of a child's cognitive and soft skills. It is worth adding that our social media communities are filled with stories of parents who experience firsthand how Moonbug content helps their children. Cocomelon does have a crazy amount of supporters, but it's obvious that some of them are simply ignoring the downsides. My baby learned the alphabet and numbers from Cocomelon. She may not speak a complete sentence, but she expresses her wants through phrases.
Are you serious? Yo, I feel like being able to know the alphabet and your numbers is the bare minimum, bro. You can't even. I'm not asking for a 1-year-old to be able to, write me a 5-page essay, but be able to say something like make requests, bro. Speak through phrases, Nick. Like,
But is it Cocomelon's
man.
responsibility to ensure that babies are talking? Well, no.
No.
People love blaming cartoons and games for raising children, and not the shitty parents that don't step in to stop them from watching so much.
That's true.
Cocomelon is actually a really sad symbol of parents giving their children tablets instead of actually parenting and interacting with them.
That is true.
Ultimately, parents are the people who choose how much their child consumes.
That is true. That is 100% true. But to say the creators of Cocomelon don't know what they're doing, like, come on now. They know exactly what they're doing, and I want to say it's evil, but it is a business at the end of the day. It is business. What I disagree with is just going after children, bro. Like, come on, bro. Children are the future of the world, so it's like we need to protect them at all costs. It's an evil world we live in, man. But hope y'all enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna see y'all boys next time, and gals if there's any females watching. Dream big always. Till next time.